Hi guys, so my dad just called me and told me that almond milk is bad for my baby, okay? And for many years, my dad would tell me milk is bad for my babies. And so I did eliminate milk. My both of my boys had an allergy to the milk. They do not anymore, but yes, they did have an allergy to milk, eggs, dust, mold, probably like the common ones. Who's not allergic to dust and mold? But my oldest son, who's 8, has overcome these things, and so when I was growing up, I actually ate a lot of junk food, a lot of processed food. My dad would make vegetables and then put sugar in them, bacon, and then put sugar on the bacon. And then as the years went on, we progressed. My father started to want to get healthy. Let's do the Atkins diet. So he would do the eggs and bacon every morning. I cannot stand eggs and bacon. It was like overloaded in our house when I was a kid. Now that I'm 36, I don't mind eggs and bacon, but probably in my 20s, I was like, no eggs and bacon. So, it was a lot of eggs and bacon, and then we did meat and vegetables. And I want to say in my 20s, 25, I became vegan. No meat, simply just vegetables. And I think I was in pretty good shape, but I had to stay away from the carbs. So breads, and I know a lot of vegans out there, or vegetarians, they eat a lot of sugar or bread, to fill up those empty calories. I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying that's what I did. So most of the time I would just have an apple in the morning, and then I would make like mushrooms with some type of shiitake noodle or something. But I was constant broccoli, spinach with squash. And then when I was around 28, I got into a car accident. I was pregnant 6 months. And after I gave birth, I ended up having some seizures. They said preeclampsia. After the car accident and the seizures, I'd never been the same. All of a sudden I got fibromyalgia. And so I started looking at my diet. During that time when I was pregnant with my son, I was eating a lot of pork, greasy food, fried food. So I went from vegan to straight fried food. Honestly, I think my blood pressure was super high because of, the things I was eating. But also, I thought about the my diet, and I'm thinking, now that I'm older, I know what's good, I know what's bad, I know how to lose weight, I know what not to eat. I mean, the obvious, you don't eat cakes and pies, you don't have bread. Now people think, oh, if I have wheat bread with an egg and a side of turkey bacon, I'm okay. Are you okay? What does your body tell you? How do you feel? So I have fibromyalgia. I can't have tomatoes. I cannot have squash. I cannot have regular white potatoes. I can't have French fries. I can't have a cheeseburger unless I make the burger myself. Or I guess if I go to In-N-Out, I put the burger inside of the lettuce, no tomato, no sauce, maybe a pickle, and I'm okay. But since I was a little girl, I struggled with my weight loss. I was 140, 160. And over the years, I've just been really cautious and careful. I love coffee. Coffee. I love coffee. So who doesn't like coffee? But I've gotten to the point now, I'm 36, I can drink a black coffee. So my dad calls me and tells me, almond milk is bad. And there's something called, I'm going to see if I'm saying it right, oxalates, which apparently are in spinach, bad. So if you have fibromyalgia, you know that nightshades, you cannot have it because it inflames you. And we don't want that. when I get up in the morning and I take my first foot on the floor, I just feel a surge of pain. I wake up, my hands are like cramped, especially if I go out to eat, and who doesn't like to go out to eat every now and then and, have something, different or special. So I have been, and I know a lot. I've listened to Dr. Gundry, I've listened to Dr. Atkins. Now I'm looking at Sally Norton. She's saying oxalates are very bad for you. I haven't gotten into the full research of it, but I am now. Recently, my son just fell and he broke his elbow. All my kids have been on almond milk. So I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old. They have been on almond milk. And now I have a little baby. And it's weird because I have this funny feeling that he shouldn't be on almond milk. So when my dad called me, I was saying, so for the little baby, we do have an allergy test going. So I have an appointment, I think, in July. And I want to know, can I give him milk? So for those of you milk drinkers, there is a small percentage of pus that is allowed in your milk. And that is why I don't drink milk. Because when I was breastfeeding, let's just say I got mastitis. Those of you that are moms know. And mine was the worst. So when I pumped that out and I saw pus in the milk and then attributed the pus in regular milk being allowed, I thought it was disgusting. Sorry if I ruined it for any of you milk drinkers, but that is the truth. I guess now if oxalates are bad and they are in almond milk, maybe I would do an organic milk for this little guy. Not sure. Like I said, I'm going to do the research. So if you are interested and you would like to know more about it, hit that like button. I will be posting videos, and I mean lots of videos on this because this is something I'm very passionate about. I'm always passionate about my health and what I'm eating, how I feel, what goes into my body. I have done the intermittent fasting, and honestly I don't get to sleep a lot because of the baby, but I feel great when I do the intermittent fasting. I really don't need the sleep at night. But what should I be eating when I do intermittent fasting? Is it safe for everybody? So there's a lot that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to cut the video because it's been 7 minutes now, almost 8. But hit the like button. Boom, 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 hit the like button so that you can get this information. And I promise you, I am doing research. I promise you, I'm going to give the people credit who are giving the information, like Sally Norton or Dr. Gundry, which most of my diet is based on Dr. Gundry because I have fibromyalgia. So stay tuned, hit the like button once again, and once you hit it, you will get the videos. I'll try and post a video once a week, maybe twice a week, just depending on what I learn. So stay tuned, guys, and stay healthy and do what's right for you. Make sure the foods that you're eating and things like that you're putting into your body, make you feel good. I will post more information. And like I said, if you have fibromyalgia, no nightshades. Look it up, no nightshades.